Sometimes people will drink, they get intoxicated, they drive, they hit somebody, right? In your situation, you're telling the court, I'm intoxicated. I see two homeless people. They're not bothering anybody. And I go up and attack them. And I know that sometimes people are upset with homeless people, but the key to homeless people, you know what the key is? They're people without any homes, and they already have it rough, right? Maybe they're living on the streets because they've made that choice. Maybe they're living on the street because they have mental health issues. Maybe they're living on the street because they're addicted to drugs. Maybe they're living on the street because they choose to say, you know what, I'm going to be a nomad. But I don't think any homeless person is like, you know what, I want to be on the streets and I'm expecting somebody to beat me up. And what's bad about your case is that according to the police reports and the stipulation, they're just these two homeless people. They're in a vacant lot. So vacant lot means there's not a business going on there. They're just hanging out in a vacant lot, minding their own business. And guys come up, that's you and your other friends, and start beating the guy with a metal pole for no reason. And then the other homeless person tries to intervene, trying to say, hey, stop. And then what ends up happening? That person ends up getting beat up. And then another person you're with pulls out a gun when somebody else tries to help, saying, hey, stop. And then the police can't even talk to the first victim. And the reason why they can't talk to him because he's unconscious, because you beat him upside the head with a metal pipe. And so on top of the fact that whatever trauma that person is dealing with and they're homeless, who knows, maybe their mom didn't love them, maybe they're addicted to drugs, maybe they have mental health issues. But I don't think people realize enough with the homeless people. Number one, do you know how difficult it is to be homeless? Let me just tell you some of the difficulties. First, you got to find a place to stay where the police won't come by and move you. Then you got to find a place to stay where you can be safe and maybe nobody won't bother you. Then you got to find a place to wash up. Then you got to find a place to where you're going to use the restroom. Then you got to find a place to figure out, what am I going to eat today? Then you got to find a place to say, hey, is it going to be cold tonight? Where can I get a blanket? Where I'm going to sleep? I'm going to be sleeping on the ground. Those are all things you got to figure out. And then now this person has to throw into the mix some young boys going to say they're intoxicated, come and beat me upside my head with a metal pole. Now I'm in the hospital. I don't know, because it's not in the stips. I don't know if he is suffering from brain damage right now, but I know he'll never be the same. And your excuse for this whole thing is, I'm with some friends that I really shouldn't be with, and they're really not true friends to me, and I'm drunk. So address those issues for the court, because to me,